What you think?
The video?
Yeah, man, we ran out of space, but we cannot.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
running.
back at you like we never left at it. SummerSlam 2013. My name is DJ Slamborn, representing WWE New Orleans with the absolute legend, the soundtrack to the game of wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, good old legendary Hall of Famer, JR. Gotta put all those in front.
You got it all done, man. You're good.
Man, no. You're great. JR, like I said, you've been the soundtrack of my whole wrestling career. Not wrestling, my whole wrestling fan career. You know what I'm saying? I want to come. The ring is well deserved. Like I said, between you and the King, killed it. That will beat y'all is the be at all and all. I know you've heard Gordon Soley is your guy. You my guy. From Mid-South, WCW, WWE.
Mid-South was my where it all started for me. You know, that was my where I got mentored by Bill Watts, Cowboy, in the territory, and Big Cat Ernie Ladd was like a, like a big, like a uncle, big brother, whatever you want to say, mentor. I'm telling you that we'd go up to Freeport Right TV and do our TV show on Wednesdays, and right on Tuesday, and Ernie and I would go to my room and play dominoes, head up, shake the bones. He'd always say, he called me the junk food dog. He said, "Junk food, did you bring the bones?" I got them, Cat. I got them. We're good. So that was every other week we played dominoes. He's gone now, Ernie, God bless him. But I always look back at things like that. Had the opportunity to learn, to be mentored. I found out that if you keep your mouth shut and listen and give the effort, that there are people out there in the world that are willing to help you. So I'm very appreciative of guys like Cowboy and Ernie.
And then the association meets so many guys that came through Mid-South. The DVD's going to be out September the 10th, I think it is. The Legends of Mid-South Wrestling. Yeah. Well, WWE finally bought the Mid-South Library just last year or less. And I've seen the DVD. It's awesome. So many memories. So much. Oh yeah, man. And this is like it's rugged. It's very graphic sometimes. But the thing that people are going to say is, well, how come they didn't put this on it? How come you can't put everything on it? But that's why you are able to do Volume 2 or Volume 3 or whatever. But it's a great opening salvo for the Mid-South fans. And those that grew up with it, like you, are going to love it. Those that are fans of the business and are curious as to how a weekly regional territory functions, how it works, we'll get kind of a tutorial of that.
Wow.
So it's really good. It's
real deep.
Yeah. And we have so many memories in New Orleans. That New Orleans was at one time was our biggest market in our whole territory, too. It was like the hub. And of course we had the first wrestling matches in the Dome. I remember spending 3 or 4 days in New Orleans sharing a suite with Muhammad Ali. We brought him in to be a former wrestler. I went to L.A. here for this time. Spent 2 or 3 days in here. Went to the Muslim church, which they recorded, and it's on DVD. I was very much easy to distinguish. I think I was the only white dude in the whole church.
In the whole mass.
Yeah. And Muhammad took me to his church. It's kind of cool. And then
when we came to New Orleans, we shared a suite.
We had a room, and we sat in that common room, the living room, and
he'd tell me stories. So if I was only smart enough, man, to have something to record it on, or if I was smart enough to take notes, I could have had a dentist book here in a regular life. Just to talk his stories about his career. So that whole New Orleans area, just It's just like a second home to me. I get very emotional going down there. It was important to me. If I hadn't had New Orleans and the Mid-South, I would never have succeeded in my journey. No way.
Man,
I've been doing something else.
man, I just want to tell you.
All right, this kind of completes my bucket list. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk to the legendary good old JR. How does it feel to be a Hall of Famer?
Well, you know, I kind of take, I try not to change a lot. I kind of stay in the middle of, I don't get too high on the great things or too low on the bad things. I try to stay even keel. I'm very honored, and I'm very humble. You know, when you're just start out as a chubby old country kid, growing up in Eastern Oklahoma, was only child, living on the farm. You know, the last thing you really think in reality that you'd be in any Hall of Fame of any kind.
When you were on TV, you always looked like you belonged there.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Nothing green.
No, I didn't know what I had role models in broadcast, but I didn't know for sure how to play the character of a wrestling announcer. So I said, well, you know, what the hell? I'll just be myself.
Like when it was you, Shivani, and
I forgot the other guy's name. You stood out. You, Shivani, and probably were together at the time. Like a sore thumb. And they did good with it.
Be my good looks and my southern accent.
well, you always had the information, the deep information. You know what I'm saying? You always knew something they didn't know. You always had something in your pocket.
I prepared. I didn't come to work for rotten tools and a pill box.
Right.
You hired me to do a job. You want me to? It's like me coming to your house. I want you to remodel my kitchen. All right, I'll be there. I'll start tomorrow. And I walk in and I got no tools. Hey man, you got a hammer I can borrow? You got? I'm prepared. I'm ready to remodel your kitchen. And I always approach my work no different than any other work. That was my work. It's my job. I want to be me. I hope, the good Lord willing, that me will be good enough to make it down the road a little farther. You know, so I end up doing well. I mean, I provided college degrees for 2 wives, 2 children, and a good quality of life there for them, and I've been very blessed in the whole run. So I've overachieved for what I ever dreamed, but I wouldn't let. I've had this damn Bell's palsy, facial paralysis 3 times, kind of set me back a little bit, but I refuse to let it define me. You know, you can knock me down, I can get back up. So, and I'm egocentric enough now to believe that I can come off out of the bullpen and come in the game, coach strikes.
Sure, yeah.
You know, I think that.
You can.
You know, so, you never know. I don't think I'll call my last match, but I miss the adrenaline of live TV, no net, to get this done. I miss being around the crowd, the fans. Their adrenaline was great. Their enthusiasm was infectious. I don't miss the TSA agents.
Right.
I don't miss the airlines. I don't miss we don't have your reservation for tonight, your room. You know, all those things. I don't miss travel, but I do miss. You get that gets you going.
Yeah. Saturday we DJs.
There you go.
And that's like one of my OU football games. I understand, you know, that's the heart of Bengal Tiger country down there. There are a lot of people. So they get it. They get my passion. And I'm not a hater. I don't hate LSU. I don't hate anybody.
Right. That's where you're from. That's your school.
Yeah.
And we LSU.
Yeah. I'd rather spend my energy on doing something positive than spending time hating anything.
Worrying about what somebody else doing.
That's my thing.
You have facilitated, I'm doing the right word, the careers of started the WWE careers of superstar now. Mick Foley just came through, Steve Austin, and many others. How does it feel to know that you not single-handedly, but a major part of their success? And do you feel like a dad looking at the kids?
Oh yeah, it's the old coach thing. It's the old coach deal. You know, you proud of your. It'd be like a guy coaching in the college ranks and having a kid go play the NFL, or a high school coach. The kid goes and plays for a major college. So it's nice to know that you gave them an opportunity to better themselves, to make a better way of life. And, you know, I didn't dream when I hired The Rock. He wasn't The Rock, he was Dwayne, and he had $7 in his pocket. I didn't have a clue he was going to be what he is now. But I knew he was special. I knew he was special. So, somebody's having a...
Vicky is also your predictions for this for SummerSlam. Daniel Bryan versus
I think Daniel Bryan wins.
Woo!
I think Daniel Bryan beats John Cena. I think he does. I think it's time to change the guard there a little bit. So here's the deal. Cena's so popular.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me. I think he won't lose the lift of popularity if he's champion or not. I know that may sound anticlimactic or whatever, but
That's true.
But I think they'll have a hell of a match. I think Cena will surprise his five or six moves they say only can do. He's going to surprise a lot of people how good he is. Because the deal is that Cena's is an athlete, he's a former football player. He's not going to allow, his ego will not allow him to bring Daniel Bryan back. He will not say, well, look, you got to wrestle my pace. Like some of the old school wrestlers back in the day, okay, we're going to do this. I don't do that. No, I don't do that. This will be good. No, I don't do that. There will be nothing left out of Daniel Bryan's arsenal because of John Cena. So they'll turn it out, and I think they'll have a hell of a match. I think they'll have a match. I wrote this in a blog the other day that I think they'll have a match of the year candidate match Sunday, but I don't know that it'll be the best match on the card.
The sleeper match, in my opinion, is
Christian versus.
Yeah, I think that's a good analogy because nobody expects them to steal the show. Everybody is talking about Cena and Daniel Bryan and Punk and Lesnar, and rightfully so. They're great matches. But the thing about this is that Del Rio is much more comfortable in his role as a villain. And Christian is a guy that is looking for one more taste. And so he doesn't know how many more high-profile pay-per-views he's going to have. So I'm like you. I think those guys will have a great story.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can sit here and talk to this man all day. I bug him on Twitter. It was me bugging him about Bruno a couple of years ago on Twitter.
Oh, yeah?
Put him in. That's me. Put him in.
You follow me on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, good, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, I'm getting close to 1 million followers.
I'm trying to get
Some more.
We're going to get some more. At JRSBBQ. At JRSBBQ.
And the barbecue is off the chain.
Yeah, what's up with that sauce?
That sauce is off the chain. You know,
I know.
I ordered a few for a couple of barbecue.
Hey, I can't. That's one of the great things about coming back to New Orleans is eating.
Oh, man.
Hey, is there still a place down there called Dookie Chase's?
Come on, man.
Still there?
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, on Orleans. On Orleans
Yeah.
Avenue. Still on Orleans.
Look.
The scene has changed. They've broken down the housing tenements and made like modern.
I took Muhammad Ali there one time, and Mrs. Chase came out, and we sat at a table, and she came out and took all the menus out of her hands, like she was offended. Like, I felt like, well, what have we done wrong,
Right.
And she said, she saw Muhammad, the champ was there.
Right.
And Cowboy was there. So she's seen Cowboy on TV all the time. I was just a young guy. I just kind of trailer hitch. I just follow along. But we had Muhammad Ali at our table and Cowboy, Bill Watts. So she went in the kitchen and cooked, and she made these fried catfish and fried potatoes. I never had them. I thought I was dying going to heaven.
They got another place. There's a baked catfish and fried grits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can just eat all day there.
Oh man, look at this bread basket, man. I'm trying to get rid of this.
I know. I gotta work on that because that's one of the great things about coming down there. So anyway, we can talk about that all day too. Thanks, man.
Good old Jim.
You're
Thank you,
good, man.
sir.
Thank you, brother. Good seeing you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, fellas. Yeah.